Today we're diving deep into a topic that many men struggle with, recognizing when a woman doesn't truly value you. It's a painful realization, but understanding the signs can save you from investing your time and energy in a relationship that ultimately leaves you feeling depleted and unappreciated. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video. Show your support with a thumbs up. Time, gentlemen, is the most valuable commodity we possess. It is finite, it is precious, and it is something we can never reclaim once spent. When you offer your time to another, you are offering a piece of your very existence. And how that offering is received speaks volumes about how that person values you. Now, we all lead busy lives, that's undeniable. The demands of work, family, and personal responsibilities can often feel like a relentless whirlwind. But here's the crux of the matter. We make time for what truly matters to us. Think about it. Have you ever been utterly exhausted, ready to collapse, but then a friend calls with an opportunity you can't refuse? Suddenly the fatigue melts away, replaced by an unexpected surge of energy. Why? Because the opportunity, the connection, held genuine value for you. When a woman consistently struggles to make time for you, it's not about a crowded schedule, it's about priorities. It's a silent message, a signal that perhaps you're not as high on her list as you deserve to be. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean she's intentionally being cruel or dismissive, but it does mean that her actions are speaking louder than words. Consider the Stoic emperor, Marcus Aurelius. He ruled over a vast empire, facing constant demands on his time and attention, yet he prioritized philosophy, self-improvement, and connecting with those he valued. His writings are a testament to the fact that even in the midst of chaos, we can choose how we allocate our time and energy. Gentlemen, a woman who values you will not only make time for you, but will also guard that time fiercely. She'll be present during your interactions, putting aside distractions and engaging with you on a meaningful level. She won't be constantly checking her phone, rescheduling dates, or leaving you feeling like an afterthought. If you find yourself consistently on the receiving end of excuses, last-minute cancellations, or vague promises of future hangouts, it's time to take a step back and reevaluate the situation. Ask yourself, is this the kind of relationship that nourishes my soul? Does her lack of time and attention align with the respect and value I deserve? The answers to these questions, however difficult they may be to confront, hold the key to your emotional well-being. Remember, you are worthy of a love that prioritizes you, that cherishes your time and presence. Don't settle for anything less. Effort, gentlemen, is more than just the exertion of energy. It's an investment of time, of thoughtfulness, of care. When you put effort into something, you imbue it with a part of yourself. And when that effort is directed towards another person, it becomes a tangible expression of your feelings. Think back to a time when you put genuine effort into something for someone you cared about. Maybe you planned an elaborate date, crafted a heartfelt letter, or simply went out of your way to help with a difficult task. Remember the feeling you had while putting in that effort, the anticipation, the excitement, the hope that your actions would bring joy to the recipient. Now imagine the opposite scenario. Imagine your efforts being met with indifference or worse, dismissal. The gift you carefully chose is tossed aside, the gesture of kindness met with a shrug, the heartfelt words met with a vacant stare. The feeling that arises in such moments is not merely disappointment, it's a profound sense of invalidation. Cicero, the Roman statesman and philosopher, famously said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others." Gratitude, at its core, is the recognition and appreciation of what is given. It's the ability to see and acknowledge the value in another person's actions. When a woman consistently fails to recognize and appreciate your efforts, it's not just a matter of overlooked details. It's a fundamental lack of respect for the value you bring to the relationship. It suggests that she doesn't see, or perhaps chooses not to see, the thought, care, and intention behind your actions. This doesn't necessarily mean she's a bad person, but it does raise a red flag. Relationships thrive on reciprocity, on the mutual exchange of energy and appreciation. When one person consistently gives while the other takes without acknowledging the gift, an imbalance is created. and over time that imbalance can erode even the strongest of bonds. Gentlemen, you deserve to be with someone who not only recognizes, but also appreciates your efforts. Someone who sees the value in your actions and responds with gratitude, not indifference. Don't settle for a relationship where your efforts are met with a void. Chapter 3:0 Emotional Investment. We are, each and every one of us, emotional beings. We experience the world through a tapestry of emotions, from joy and love to sorrow and despair. True relationships embrace emotional vulnerability. It's a space to reveal our authentic selves without fear of judgment. Connecting on a deeper level transcends the superficial. Building emotional intimacy takes time and effort. It requires vulnerability and empathy. It's about the slow build of trust and understanding. When a woman avoids emotional depth, she's not ready for vulnerability. She may deflect conversations or keep things surface level. This doesn't mean she's incapable of emotional intimacy. She might be carrying past hurts or lacks emotional maturity. Epicurus emphasized meaningful relationships for true happiness. True pleasure comes from deep conversation and mutual support. A relationship without emotional intimacy is like a house without a foundation. It may appear sound, but lacks strength to withstand life's storms. You deserve someone who meets you emotionally, sharing joys and sorrows. If your relationship lacks emotional depth, ask yourself difficult questions. Is she guarded due to past experiences, or is it a pattern? Are you willing to be patient, or do you feel drained by the lack of reciprocity? Remember, you deserve a love that nourishes your soul, a love that challenges you to grow emotionally and supports your self-discovery. Don't settle for a relationship that leaves you feeling emotionally starved. Chapter 4: Lack of Respect. Respect, gentlemen, is the bedrock upon which all meaningful relationships are built. It's not something that's earned through grand gestures or extravagant displays of affection. Rather, it's a fundamental acknowledgement of another person's inherent worth as a human being. Respect manifests in the small, everyday interactions just as much as it does in the grand scheme of things. It's about listening attentively when your partner is speaking, valuing their opinions even when they differ from your own, and treating their thoughts, feelings, and boundaries with consideration. Disrespect, on the other hand, often creeps in subtly. It can be disguised as playful teasing that cuts a little too deep, a disregard for your time or commitments, or a consistent dismissal of your feelings and needs. Over time, these seemingly small acts of disrespect can chip away at the foundation of your relationship, leaving you feeling unseen, unheard, and unvalued. Think about it. How does it make you feel when someone constantly interrupts you when you're speaking, or when they make plans that involve you without bothering to consult you first, or when they belittle your accomplishments or dismiss your concerns? These are not isolated incidents. They are red flags, warning signs that the fundamental principle of respect is lacking in the relationship. Now, it's important to note that we're not talking about disagreements or differences of opinion here. Healthy relationships thrive on the ability to engage in respectful debate, to challenge each other's perspectives, and to grow together through open and honest communication. Disrespect arises when there's a consistent pattern of disregard for your thoughts, feelings, and boundaries. Gentlemen, you deserve to be in a relationship where respect is a given, not something you have to constantly fight for or earn. You deserve to be with someone who values your opinions, cherishes your time, and treats you with the same level of consideration and kindness that they expect from you. If you find yourself constantly making excuses for your partner's disrespectful behavior or trying to rationalize their actions, it's time to take a step back and ask yourself some hard questions. Is this the kind of relationship that empowers you and brings out the best in you? Or is it slowly chipping away at your self-esteem and leaving you feeling depleted and unvalued? Remember, you teach people how to treat you by what you tolerate. By setting clear boundaries and refusing to accept anything less than respect, you not only protect your own emotional well-being, but also create the space for a healthier, more fulfilling relationship to flourish. Remember, gentlemen, relationships should uplift and empower you, not drain or diminish your worth. Stay true to your values, and don't be afraid to walk away from anything that doesn't honor them. If you found value in this video, subscribe to Stoic Monarch and share this message with someone who needs it. Let's continue to grow and build a life rooted in strength and resilience. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.